Joanne from Rosen's Creations, and I just got the Levo machine, and so I'm doing some grinding, and I tried to use my Elite, which is sort of like a bullet machine. It's a frozen drink machine. Bottom's over there because it's not seeming to want to work, so I don't know if I have to get another one or if I maybe have to clean it a little bit more because it might be stuck. So I'm going with the slower process of grinding. This is usually what I use to grind so I can do my joints, not this. So excuse me. So you put the cannabis in here. Really cool little thing. The grinder blade, oh, let me show you what the grinder blade looks like before I do this. Grinder blade looks like that. It's pretty strong. Oh, I think that just died too. Maybe it doesn't work when it's not in there, which would be a good safety feature. It might not. Yep, there we go. Okay, so that's a safety feature, which is good. So, because that looks like that could do a good amount of cutting, big time. So mix it. This is Easy Grinder Clear. I think they had different colors. If I remember right, I just took the silver, and I think my cost was like $55, which was cheaper than normal because I was getting it wholesale. So it's probably like a $70, $60. It might even be a $50 thing now because cannabis is becoming more popular, and so they might have lowered the prices. The thing I like the most about that, well, one of the things I like the most about this is it grinds it really good, but it also has a hole on the top. So the hole on the top is what you pour. The only thing is that as I put a good amount in here, and so it's probably not going to work that way because, and it's also really sticky cannabis in here, which I'm not complaining about because that's going to make it good stuff. So I'll pour it out the bottom just because it's easier, and then some of it is stuck. Like I said, I did it like, I can only do like about a gram in it at a time, so that's why I chose to do the bigger grinder, to use the bigger grinder, but that didn't work, so here we go. And then put the cover back on, put this together, and then I am probably going to charge that up again because it's been on charge for a while. Now I spilled a little bit in the tray here, so I'm going to pick it up. Of course, I don't have any credit cards or anything I can do. This will work. This was my cannabis humidifier pack. So it's sanitary. It's been in a cannabis jar. Okay, so all ground up, I still got the same amount as if I did in the other one. I don't know if you saw the previous video, but that's 7 grams. So I think 7 grams is going to be the ideal number that you can put in here. You can probably put another 1/8 in here. So probably like 10 grams in here is like maybe 10 and a half grams is probably going to be your max. And I think if you push it down a little bit, you can get that in there, but I don't want to do that. So, sorry, I was going to show you there's a little rubber piece in here you have to put down on the bottom. It looks like this, but it's flatter and skinnier and thinner. So you put that in there first in order to make it so the cannabis doesn't get hot. Then you put cannabis in, and you put the lid on. It has a magnetic piece here that's going to make it magnetic on this side. You push the door down. Push the door down, and it pops up loose. And then you're gonna put the infuser. I did start the other one a little bit, and you can actually smell some of the cannabis. I need to make it so that's not, when you're doing 2 of them, there is a metal piece see if I can show you what the metal piece looks like. There's a metal piece right here. So you don't want to have that where the containers are. So you need to make it so it's here and like here. Place pod here. It even says place pod here. So place pod here, and then I would place the other pod right up against it. And there is a hole in here that does the drainage down here. So that, don't cover that hole, I would assume, just because of do it out of practice. So just nudge the second one right up against it. So I believe that's why you couldn't put a third. You would definitely not be able to put a third pot in here, because if you try to put a third pot in here, it's going to get hit with this rod that's in there. So close it up, and then we're ready to infuse, to decarb. So what I'm gonna do is, I did this on the other video, but now that I have the second pot in there, because I want to save time and do both pods at the same time, gonna hit this button here until you get infuse, dry, activate. So when it says activate, you're gonna hit start button, and that's gonna do the warming up process. Like I did in the other video, I'm gonna suggest that you take this piece here, which goes into the middle of that cup that put the oils in. It's magnetic, so if you put it right here, it'll stay there, and then that way you won't lose the darn thing. And it suggests that you always put a cup here just in case the chamber is open. You don't lose anything. So I'm gonna always leave a jar or a cup or something here, just so that way if I do spills out, it's gonna be into that. Gonna let it do its thing now. So once it's done decarbing, I will start another video. So Levo is a machine I got, and then the other thing that I'm showing you, I do not get any compensation from any of these companies. I just advertise if I like them. Maybe one day they'll send me something cool. And this is a easy grinder, and it's clear. And like I said, it was $50. And I'm not sure the name of the company. I'm thinking Easy. I don't know. I'm not sure the name of the company. But it's a cool little grinder. It's electric. You charge it with the USB. And there we go. So it's decarbon. Let it do its thing, and I'll talk to you when it's done. I also want to put in the app on my phone, and in order to do that, I need to get off of the video from you in order to be able to do that. So I am going to go and put this on the counter. Reorganize for my next video, and I'll see you later. This is going to go right next to my coffee maker, and I believe the space is wide enough right where I have a space open in order to do it. I might even leave it here. If it doesn't fit there, it's going to come on this counter here, because this counter is just got my camera equipment on it. And I don't think it looks that bad, so I might just put it right here next to my herby stuff here. So depends if it fits there. If it fits there, I like to have it out of the way. I keep my camera stuff out here, but I kind of want to take that and get rid of that too. Move that too, but we'll see what happens. Alrighty, I will talk to you soon. Have a great day, and thank you for watching.